Hello, welcome back. I'm
Welcome
Weirdling.
and Papa Weird represent all the weird people at the weird channel on weird games. That was a rather weird way to say it too. Alright, let's work on that next time. Welcome
Today
back.
we're doing the medical theater,
Yeah, we're actually going to do the theatre. We had the prep room last time.
which we thought was the theater.
Well, I mean, I get ahead of myself sometimes. We're working on a lot of things here, right? Let's see if we can bring that up. Fold the book. That's not great for the book, but whatever. Have a look. Huh. So entry here, the fireball trapped onto this side of the room as well.
So is that just canonically on all of the doors?
Around that area it is, yeah, sure. I was thinking of drawing in like a little case here, like a little operating thing, where they must like change all the little fireball pellets that drop out. So that would give it like a mechanical thing. And I was thinking if I do that later, maybe then they can access that and they can
Throw them.
yeah, maybe there's one or two in there from the other ones that if they get into that one and they haven't set the other ones off, that they can actually harvest those and then throw those fireballs. Oh my god. Interactive. Yes.
If that was the case, there's
Yes.
like pellets that on the roof. Say they like disarmed it, wouldn't they be able to get like pellets from the roof as well?
Well, I think the idea is that they disarm the mechanism that's going to drop them. I'm not sure. Maybe they can harvest it. Maybe there's another role in it to do that. Right. Where's our mascots? I shooed them away so they wouldn't fall over. Oh no. Oh. Just Frodo and Goose.
Gus!
Okay. Alright. I'm not going to trigger you anymore. I promise. I'm sorry. I am promise. Alright. So, Frodo, Gus, representing. So yeah, so we finished doing this up. We got the wash basins, I got tools area and shelves and stuff like that. We have an examination chair. We've got the two prep areas, the little sort of and recovery things so they can put a curtain up and a table for them to sit at. Great. Alright.
Sit in.
Sit on, at, around. Alright, so let's move on. We're gonna do theatre. Alright. I know nothing about operating theatres because I'm not a doctor. I claim to be a doctor. I'm not your doctor. I'm not his doctor. But I am the doctor here today. Let's do it. How would I want my operating theatre? Okay. You know what I'm thinking? We got so many rectangles. All these rectangles. You know what I'm thinking?
Square.
No. I'm thinking... No. I'm thinking no corners at all. Work with me.
Line.
A circle. God. Oh my gosh. Alright.
How are you gonna like precisely draw that on the bottom?
I do that. I'll get a thing. I have a way. We'll get a compass. That's what they're for, right? I'm technical. I know what I'm doing, I think. Alright. So the idea is that they have the offices, the doctor's office at the far end here. Alright. And what they have, from here is a way to have a raised platform and stairs. So these are stairs, chonk, 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 going up. And they have seats up here, like this, up here. And this is the place where they can watch the theater going on, right? Have you seen an operating theater like this before? It's what they do in teaching colleges, actually, in a traditional sense. Oh my god, they fall down on me. I'm going to be so sad. All right. Very good. Can they see that? Look at what you've done. Beautiful. That's art there. That's art. Don't distract me. Stay with me here. And it comes down the other side. So we got medical theater, stairs going up on both sides, all right? And over here we have benches and medical equipment shelves, all right? And we have the actual bed where they do the theater stuff. And what else do we need in there? We need a door. Door.
For doors.
I got the doors. Oh, this is the door that's meant to go back into the thing.
For the chairs.
Oh, all right, sure. There's a number of chairs in there. All right, great. This door here to the office will be a locked and trap door for sure. This is the office to the doctor's the head doctor's office, who oversees not only the sick guys but also oversees like
The
the crazy.
mentally
Yeah,
sick
they're the
guy.
crazy. So we're gonna put 2 doctors in here and a number of nurses just to populate the area. Okay, all right. So we have an office. This will be pretty much just a.
So the nurses are just gonna be like level 1 cleric.
No, the nurses don't even get a class in that sense. They just have skills. They're a profession, right? They get a background that comes with abilities.
Go.
Okay, but
Go to the
the
cabinet. Roll the healing potion to Mr. Doctor
if you want to talk very high pitched and quiet, you have to come really close, all right, so we can hear you.
Okay.
You can do it again.
Man.
No. All right. There's different ways. You know, there's several different ways to talk in a feminine voice. You get it? Okay, right? There's like the Monty Python way. You know that? Right. Oh, love, you know, come in and sit down. Oh, my boy, I cooked him up a pie. Come have a sit. Oh, George, stop playing with that. All right, that's a very Monty Python way.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then you've got the, oh, I speak in a high voice because I'm a proper lady, and I have a high voice, and that's what I think women sound like. All right, and then you actually have like I think a third way. There's probably more. I'm not a voice actor. What do I know? And then there's the way that like, I actually talk quite quietly, and I'm very demure, and I have a soft voice, and I try and make it sound a little higher, but I actually kind of try and soften the masculine notes as well. And I don't know if does that sound feminine at all?
A tiny bit.
A tiny bit, great. I'm a tiny bit feminine. I can live with that. Ooh, I'm glad we're over that segment of today's entertainment portion.
that?
All right, corridor. That leads into that prep room, right? So there's a prep room.
So there's gonna be a corridor?
Yeah. That's locked door. Oh, actually, I don't think I locked it on this side, did I? I don't think I did. Okay, yeah. Yeah, always have that. They don't ever just have the 2 rooms squished in beside each other. And this should technically be quite a long corridor, but we'll only make it like 60 feet or something like that. It doesn't have to be any longer than that. And if we're trying to help my map making or later, then it's actually more ideal to be a little smaller. All our friends fell over here. Right? Make it look like they're holding up the wall to work out. Oh my god, we're playing now. Alright, great. Moving on. So this clerical office here for the warden, is this number 6, 7? 6, 7. How many wardens have we worked on?
I don't know, like 15 now?
Not quite. 6. Look, there's a number there. Number 6. All right.
So this would be 7.
No. That's number 5. This is number 6. All right. Okay.
So he's cleric.
This one's going to be a cleric.
Cleric.
Yep, sure. And he's going to have doctors underneath him. So he's going to have at least one other doctor here and one in the other room. All right. So we've got 1 doctor in here and 1 doctor in here.
And
who's a warden, a cleric,
the warden.
level 2s. Sorry?
And the warden in there as well. That was going to be the warden and...
The warden is the doctor. The warden is the doctor.
Oh.
The warden is the... Well, he's medically trained. You know, just because he's not a combat warden doesn't mean he doesn't have the attributes for the title of leadership. Right?
Yeah.
And clerics can fight just fine anyway, whatever. So this guy, this cleric, this doctor, alright.
Smack him with your shillelagh stick.
Well, let's probably give him a magical weapon of some kind, probably. I mean, we've given them magical armors up until now. Let's try and stay on the page. Alright. Magical armor. Of some variety. Where's the variety page? Now, to be honest, the thing about clerics is depending on which subclass they take, they can often end up with heavy armor. So, do we want to do that though? I doubt we would. I think
cleric is the cleric heavy armor.
no. I think we're trying to make him an intelligent one, not a battle cleric. That's the point. Well, I mean, look, I'm going backwards and forwards out of the book here.
Make
And it doesn't even have all the classes in it.
that he's like.
See, look, Tempest Domain, they get it, but I don't know why a Tempest Domain cleric would be here. You know what I mean, right? What is the Life Domain? See, they don't get. Oh, hold on, you gain proficiency with heavy armor. All right, Life Domain with heavy armor, whatever, you win.
With +4 intelligence.
Well, they get wisdom, no more than intelligence, but probably a hefty chance that they're gonna have intelligence as well. But anyway, right? What I say? Life domain with heavy armor. Oh my god, I'm gonna make magical heavy armor? This is too good.
Magical heavy armor.
This is
plus
too good.
2.
No, don't do it. Do it plus 2. Oh my god. I'll end up with plate plus 2. Where's the D4? I think there's only 4 different choices of armor that we're rolling out of the heavy armor. And I don't know why you would want to give him... He certainly wouldn't have plate, so we'll just take that off the thing. I think it's a D3. Look at me, backwards and forwards through the book again. Oh my god. This is why people use the apps.
It's the bingle bongle.
There, I have it. I have it. 3. Only up to splint mail. He's not having plate. He's not walking around in full plate mail armor.
What about ring
Getting
mail?
ready for a thing. You want to just give him ring mail? It's basic. But...
Let's just roll it then.
Well, no, look. No. We can do that because then we don't have to do his, like, stats for strength and muck around with it, right? You know what I mean? We don't have to gen up the thing. We'll just say it's a magical ring mail. Which is fair enough, because that's 14. And, you know, right? Fair enough. That's equal to a breastplate, right? And they're pretty good, okay? So as much as it's cheap, we'll do that. Magical ring mail, plus 1. We done? We done. Right? I gotta rub out armor. Okay. We need the trap generator, because we need to do a trap on the warden.
We need to a magical weapon.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be either a staff or a surgical dagger, right? Like, well, something that consists of being a dagger. Like a surgical knife.
A quarterstaff of bonk.
No, good. They're going to have, like, a staff of healing or something like that, you know what I mean, right? Which I think is in the DM's guide. That's too powerful to give him that anyway.
Why don't you give him a quarterstaff of shillelagh? You can use it 3 times a day.
No, we don't want one to go bonk, bonk, bonk. This guy's meant to be intelligent and professional and running an operating theater here. He's not going to go bonk, bonk, bonk. I'd rather give him some kind of, like, yeah, staff of healing or, like, look, staff of healing here, right? 10 charges in it, but it regains charges, right? I don't know if I like that. What we give him is, like, a lesser staff of healing. And have we already done that?
Yes, we've already given them a staff of healing.
We don't want to give him any more staff of healing. Alright, we're going to do it this way.
That was one that only had 20 charges and you couldn't reach.
Whatever, like they've used it already by... Well, maybe they have. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to give this one as a surgical knife, alright? Okay, this
incisions.
Sure, this knife heralds back to, story-wise, heralds back to my time mudding come 1998. And it was held by...
Wait, you were alive in that?
You weren't, I was. What's your problem? You even had a brother and a sister at that time, believe it or not.
Wait, they were alive?
What? Shh. Let's move on. See, look what happened. Okay. So anyway, playing muds back in the 90s. Alright. Surgical knife. Was very cool. So it's definitely going to be a dagger of some variety that is magical. And we can work that out later. Right? Maybe it does life stealing. Or maybe it cuts more precisely. Maybe it does an extra like D4 of slashing damage.
No, you have a high chance of getting critical hits. Which
right.
makes it 17, 18.
No, that's too
17 to
high.
20.
No, that's too high. 17's too high. 18, 19,
18
20.
to 20.
Sure.
And then you get a crit.
Sure.
With this dagger. And it
Crits
is...
on 18, 19, 20, whatever, sure. And it's a magical dagger.
And it's a plus 1 damage.
No. Plus, no. Because then you're messing up with it too far. If you do it, make it a plus 1 to hit or a plus 1 to do damage, then you're starting to throw a lot of your other mechanics out, right? Crits is one thing, but I mean, and being magical, being able to do damage to creatures that don't need magical weapons, that's great because you're already critting. You give this to the rogue or the monk, and they're gonna eat it up. That's all they need, you know. Anyway, whatever. Moving on. So they got a surgical dagger. They got magical ring mail. Just make that simply plus 1. Sure. They're paranoid. All right. They're paranoid. They're a life warden. Okay. The other guy's just a doctor. He's also a cleric, but he's level 1. All right. So we have a level 1 cleric as well.
Also a life warden.
Yeah, sure. Also life warden.
So he also has for now.
No, he just gets to have normal clothes. Because he probably does
he's
most of the
operating
actual
right now.
operating, right? Okay. Whereas this guy's in his office and he's got ring mail on. He's paranoid.
Oh yeah,
because he's crazy.
is
This
somebody?
guy's as crazy. This guy must be as crazy as his patients or something, right? You always see that in the movies, right? Maybe not you. You don't see it because you're not old enough to watch those movies.
Let's
right?
flip to see if there's a
crazy
person in the bed.
As patients. All right, sure. You can flip on that. What'd you get?
Yes.
All right, so the patient over here. All right.
And are they watching?
What you mean? Are they
people, Are
conscious?
people watching?
Oh, you want? I mean, is there an audience up in the
Yeah.
theater? All right. I already said there's gonna be 2 nurses.
Yes.
All right. These are the nurses. All right.
Yes, there's an audience.
Okay, sure. So there's a live audience of other professionals. Why are they there? Maybe there's the guards. Is it the guards? Is it another warden? Is it? No, that makes this room way too deadly. Then I mean, you're really upping the level of deadliness if you start having like 3 clerics, 2 nurses that they can throw out, half a dozen other guys
no,
up there.
They're just apprentices. Just do nothing.
So you're just saying that these are level 0, right? Which they don't have in this D&D, but they used to.
And then
Level 0, like D4 hit point, plebs, all right, students, all right,
and there's 5 of them.
Okay, all right, we'll roll with that times 5. Okay. Do those guys? They probably only get silvers and coppers. All right. They don't even get as much as the nurses. All right. Silvers, coppers. For what? 1, 2, and just roll it as 5. Just roll 5 of the dice that you need for each of those numbers. All right. And then we can like attribute it across. All right. I also need nurse, gold, silver, copper. All right. Seems we're still propagating money into this place. We need the warden and the doctor. Oh my god. 1, 2, warden and doctor. Okay. Have you got? All right. I'm sounding like a broken record. All right.
No, that's gold. Copper.
Have you got all it? You just need 5, right? 5. What are we doing? D8s or something for silvers? What are you using?
It's decent.
D6s. All right. Sure. I've got plenty of those. Are you wanna? You alright? You lost it? Oh my god. Technical difficulties here. As Weirdling tries to reappropriate the dice that he has thrown off the table. Alright. What are you trying to roll now? You just need 5 and 5. Right? How many dice you need? 10. You just need 10 dice right then. Come on, Mr. Weirdling. 10 dice.
Stop.
What are you rolling this one for? This is just silver and copper, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what are those? What are we giving for gold? D4s?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, sure. You need a whole calculator if you're going to count this up this quickly. Yeah, pull it all apart first. What are you doing with the 6s? What are these ones? They're the
Silvers.
silvers. Alright, put them aside, okay? And those, okay, great.
I'm
Have we
gonna
go?
list them. I'm gonna list the coppers first.
Oh, we're just going to do it
5.
like that? You don't want to
5.
add it up as whatever? Oh,
5.
coppers first. Okay, 5.
5.
Oh my god, 5.
2.
2.
15.
15.
18.
8. Okay. This has been the most disruptive one yet. Alright, all over gold.
6.
It's always over gold. 6. Alright, go.
1.
1.
2.
2.
6.
6.
2.
2. Alright, great. Cool.
Oh, yeah,
Where were we? Let's stick to it. I need a drink of tea after that. We're sticking to Korean green tea today. For everybody playing at home.
Water and green tea.
Very tasty. Alright. Nurses. Alright.
19.
19 what? What? 19?
19.
For what?
3. 3.
Can you read them out properly,
for
please?
Copper,
Thank you.
3 for silver.
Yes.
3 for gold.
Yes, thank you. We'll do that again like that, okay?
3 for gold. 8 for copper. 5 for silver.
If you'd just like to read them out the one way, that would be great.
4 for gold. 5 for silver.
Thank you.
5 for copper.
Sure. Last one. The head doctor, who's a warden, who needs 2 sets of dice rolled for each.
So 11 for silver.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on,
Come on, come on.
hold on.
Don't.
The same way as last time, from the top, all the time, going straight down, so it's not confusing now, alright?
7
We're dealing with way too many numbers, alright?
11 silver.
Alright, very good.
5.
5. Alright, sure. Oh my god, I have a headache every single time we do that. Unbelievable. It could be so much easier. Alright. Where were we? Okay, so you populated students in. There's
Level
a case going on
zeros.
here. What race is the individual that's being operated on? Are we going to give them some kind of biology or what? Is it a Shadakai? Always
No.
ask it first. Is it a half-elf?
No.
Is it a number? No, give me a number. Start rolling a number. What were we? 8, 9, 10? How many different races we got? 8. 6. After we've taken those 2 out, 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5. Dragonborn. Put Dragonborn over there. Sure. So, over here, patient is Dragonborn. Very good. Now, do we want to give him anything else in here?
Nah.
We have given the warden, he's got to have his officer's key. All right, this is the guy. He comes out and unlocks the area, even though there's no other locked doors in the area here except for his office. All right, so he also has an officer's key on him. This guy here,
Yeah.
this guy here is also can open any of the blood locks as well. So any of the wardens in here can open any of the locks, and there's only 4 of them to get into each side. All right, we've sorted out the key and the locking mechanisms. We've sorted out all their gold after that giant headache. Thank you very much. We have sorted out the head doctor and his belongings. I don't know if we want to flesh it out in game. Could probably flesh it out more. We've got plenty of staff here, even though they're probably not set up for fighting or having weapons directly. Should they get paired with a couple of guards or something, if they ever ran out with guards or the guards came this way. So what do we have here? Do we need anything else? I probably would put, there's the thing, I probably would go and put in probably a wash basin area or something, like a hand washing area, right?
Yeah.
We've already got some cupboards and shelves over here for goods and that. Geez, I don't know if we need anything else. Alright, so I'll do that up, and then I'm going to do the isometric map. I'm going to...
How are you gonna draw a circle?
I'll draw a
On
circle.
the isometric.
That's a good question. I've only just realized exists. I will deal with that later. Great, thanks for that.
You will deal with that when you deal with that.
Yeah, sure. I'll have to. I have gotten most of it. I'm thinking I might only do this for this first level. It's turned out to be absolutely horrendously large. And let alone like drawing it up and possibly colorizing it and doing things like that. All right, photos on the operating table, and Gus is over here attending. All right,
Attending with
being
my
watched on by our friends.
Supreme Overseer Darth Vader.
All right, sure. So, totally distracted. Where are they going with this? I think we've done enough. We'll come back to it. I'm gonna finish the maps. I will try and... Oh, that's right. I will try and also work out where we're going with the next section. We have to finish out the high security area, and we also need to do the locking section. And we have... How many days of that?
5.
Been a long day for you. Been a long day for everybody. Watch out, guys, over here. All right. I have at least 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 to do, and 5. We'll have 5 to do I'm not even on camera. Look at this. Move over. Move over. I have at least 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to do before we go down into the next area. And we'll start this on the 31st or the 1st. I think the 31st will be a transition room, or probably some kind of stairwell down into the area that's going to be newly developed. So these are tomorrow's problems, all right? And we'll get there. Thanks for sticking around.
Everything with the comments and stuff.
Yeah, no hassles.
See you next time.
Thanks for chilling with us. Look after yourselves.